Guys, you ain't gonna believe what's about to come out of my mouth right now, but I like collecting Spider-Man figures.
Hey, look at that! Look at that! No shit!
Anyways, I have a question for you guys. What do you think is the definitive Spider-Man action figure? Now, every time I've heard that question be asked, I've heard a variety of answers. Some people say it's any of the Hasbro Marvel Legends figures, specifically the Renew Your Vows or the Amazing Fantasy 15. Some people say it's the old Toy Biz figures from back in the day. Some people say it's the Mafex 185, which is my personal preference. But out of all the times I heard that question be asked, there is one answer that I hear the most. The Mafex 75 Amazing Spider-Man. Yeah, if you've been collecting since or after 2019, you come to know that everybody and their mother seems to love this figure. And understandably so. This figure looks fucking amazing, dude. But a lot of people seem to say that this is the greatest Spider-Man figure of all time. Like, this is the definitive one. Literally getting to the point that this figure is kind of a pain in the ass to find. Like, if you were to look up this figure on eBay, you'd just be greeted with a bunch of bootleg listings from China. And if you are lucky enough to find a listing of the actual Mafex 75, he is a bit expensive. Like, you're gonna have to pay an arm and a leg for this fucking thing. Now, why am I talking about this? Well, if you watched my birthday haul video, you would know that I actually received this figure as a birthday present from my little brother, specifically the 2022 reissue. He made my new intro, by the way. Go subscribe to his YouTube channel, Collector's Corner 07. He's gonna be uploading content over there very soon, so go ahead and subscribe to his YouTube channel. I'll link it in the comments and in the description below. Now, as I was saying about the figure, I received him for my birthday, and I still can't believe I actually managed to get this guy. Like, this is fucking crazy. So, there's only one logical thing to do now. Let's take a fucking look at him, I guess. So here we are. The Mafex 75 Amazing Spider-Man figure. Everybody's favorite Spider-Man figure, I guess, is now in my collection. Now, judging by the box, he looks fucking awesome, dude. Like, I love that there's just a bunch of images of the figure all over the box. And I really like the addition of the Peter Parker head. Like, the Mafex 185 doesn't have it. Let's get him out of this box now, though.
In Manhattan, or all five? Nah. Sorry, I make it a rule not to partner with anyone green. Or, you know, psychotic.
Now, here he is out of the box. And goddamn, this figure just looks fucking amazing, dude. The paint job is amazing. The sculpting work is phenomenal. I really like the shiny blue on this guy too. Like, it kind of gives off like the comic shading in a sort of way. Now, this figure may look badass, but how well can this guy pose? Let's find out, shall we?
You're too late, Spider-Man! Weed has been legalized!
But you're the one getting smoked, Gummy!
Alright, this is a Mafex figure, so I'm pretty sure we already know that this figure is going to be good at posing, but let's get into it anyways. He has butterfly joints, so you can get some really good range with him crossing his arms. He has an upper arm cut along with a double jointed elbow and a wrist hinge, so you can get some really good range with moving his arms as well. He can crunch forward really well and crunch back really well, as a Spider-Man figure should. And he has a ball joint in the neck and head, so you can get some good range with him looking up. And you can get some good range with him looking down as well. So that's really nice to see always. And as pointed out by one of my viewers in the CT Tasm review, I did not do the splits. So thank him for that. And obviously, he can move forward really well with a drop down hit, so you can get some really good range with the legs. He can bend the knee with a double jointed knee. And as always with the Mafex figure, you get the foot hinge along with the double jointed toes.
So, you'll rob the piggy bank, but won't touch the cookie jar. Wow, you must qualify for Nephew of the Year. Twisted Division.
Alright, since this is your typical Mafex figure, he has a shit ton of accessories to go over, so let's just stop wasting time and let's dive into him, shall we? First of all, he has some fists, so you can put him in some really badass fighting poses. And of course, he comes with webs. He comes with 2 long webs and 2 short webs, but I decided to display one of each in each hand, just so it'll be easier to show them off. And this isn't all the webs that he comes with, y'all. Not even close. He also comes with another web that you can probably use to display on villains to make it look like that he's webbing up people. He comes with magnetic hands and feet, He comes with open hands, so you can put him in some action poses or some wall crawling poses. And he also has some relaxed hands. This time around though, unlike the 185, there's actual use for this, so he can hold the remove the mask accessory. Diving into head sculpts now, he has his standard masked expression. He comes with a very pissed off masked expression. And like I stated earlier, the relaxed hands are made to hold the remove the mask accessory. And you cannot display that with the masked head. You gotta use that for the unmasked Peter Parker head. Oh my god, this thing looks so fucking awesome. Like, dude, just fucking look at this thing. Although, I did notice that the red is a bit lighter. Wait a fucking minute! So yeah, as you can see here, the remove the mask neck piece actually fits the 185 way better. So now that leaves me wondering, was the 185 originally supposed to come with an unmasked Peter Parker head as well? Or is this just a mispaint by someone at the factory? Either way, I'm not complaining here. This still looks awesome, and it still looks fine on the 75 version, so no complaints. Now, while these heads are awesome, just like my 185, I decided to go out of my way and purchase a custom head from ForRuleStore35 on Instagram. And here he is, ladies and gentlemen, the Mafex Todd McFarlane Spider-Man. I am so happy on how good this head sculpt looks. ForRule, once again, absolutely crushed it. He did such an amazing job, dude. No! Alright, now let's see how this figure looks next to others. First off, here is the Mafex 75 Spider-Man next to the Marvel Legends Mary Jane. Here he is next to the Mafex Classic Daredevil. Here's 75 Spider-Man next to the Mafex Black Suit Spider-Man. Here he is next to the Marvel Legends Retro Card Venom. And finally, here is the Todd McFarlane Mafex Spider-Man next to my Mafex John Romita Senior Spider-Man. This is 2 out of my 3 favorite Spider-Man artists right here.
Writing your memoirs? Don't forget the hyphen between Spider and Man.
So, when the smoke clears and the dust settles, what do I think of this Mafex Spider-Man figure? Well, I honestly love this thing. Like, from the sculpt, to the articulation, to the paint, everything about this figure just looks absolutely amazing. Like, wow. I had so much fun just posing him around, displaying him with all the villains on my shelf, everything like that. Do I think that's the best Spider-Man figure? No, I honestly believe that honor belongs to the 185 version because, like I said in previous videos, I just like the brighter colors more. That does not mean that this figure is bad. As a matter of fact, it is amazing, no pun intended, and I give this Spider-Man figure a 10 out of 10.